Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back for another video. So let's talk about ways to approach your half wedge shots, 40, 50, 60, 70 yarders, okay? So what I want you guys to think about if you struggle with this half wedge is really think about how this club takes away off the ground and how it approaches the ground. I find a lot of people who struggle with this half wedge, the club tends to leave the ground very early, very fast. There's a time and place for that typically. The more buried the ball is in the lie, the more up and down we want with the club head leaving the ground and into the ground. But for most shots where it's on the fairway, it's on first cut, you really don't have to be that vertical. So for a lot of you guys who struggle with this shot, it's a nice visual for you guys and a nice feel to think about your club head to be like an airplane. It takes off low and wide, and the club head is gradually gliding off the ground. It's not coming off the ground right away very steeply like a helicopter. We want this club to slide off the ground as we turn, and we want this club to return into the ground like an airplane. I don't want this coming up and down super steeply when we approach half wedges. Again, there's a time and place for it. Some of you guys may work well with that, but for the majority of you guys who are struggling with your half wedges, it's very nice to think of this as low and wide. Club head gradually takes off like an airplane and approaches the ground like an airplane. So let's try that. Instead of doing this, where we hinge it up right away, very steep up and steep down, where we take big deep divots that we don't want to do, we want to make sure we feel like we maintain its width. Think of your arm, hand, club unit as one unit. Maintain that unit and just let this unit slide off the ground like an airplane as we turn and slide back in as we turn through the ball. That's a much more effective way to help you guys build a reliable stock shot. This technique, this stock technique of just you set up, your setup is nice, your arm, hand, club unit is one unit. Don't let it change. The more you bend, the more you hinge your wrist, the more the look changes. The feeling and the intention is to not change this look. We want to just make sure we keep this look. The turn of the body slides this unit up. The club head leaves the ground low and slow like an airplane taking off, and then approaches the ground in the hitting area low and wide like an airplane before it takes off again. So the airplane takes off, the airplane lands, and then it takes off again. We want to be like an airplane, gradual, rather than like a helicopter where it comes off the ground right away, lands right away, and comes back up. We don't want to be like that when we approach half wedges. Again, I'm not saying this is the only way to do it, but for the majority of you guys watching this YouTube video, hoping to improve on your half wedges, this idea and feeling and intention, this club head gradually coming off the ground like an airplane and then approaching the hitting area low like an airplane will probably help you more than not, okay? So let's try that out. Any questions, leave in the comments below, and we'll catch you guys next time. Thanks, guys.